everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory out on that field. It's the Cardinals going up against the Dolphins. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Miami Dolphins. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Getting ready is the kicker, Andrew Franks, and we are underway from Miami. Now it's Ellington to return. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And for these Arizona Cardinals, they sit at 4-6-1 after a Week 12 loss. And in that loss, Carson Palmer up around 300 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. But continues to be a rough season for Arizona.
And not one that was anticipated by anyone who was around the league, in the league, covering the league, you name it. Arizona was one of those preseason darlings. We all thought they could contend for the Super Bowl. And they've just had struggles since the first game. Kicking game would let them down. Then they couldn't pass protect. Running game has worked pretty well overall. But Carson Palmer, it's been tough. Receivers in and out of the lineup haven't had the same continuity.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And this offense on your screen, one of the guys who knows how to win football games, Larry Fitzgerald.
Plenty of athleticism, but plays the game with incredible intelligence.
Second and 5.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Everyone's got 4 down. Regular.
They go to Johnson again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Partner, this Dolphins D, you had their game against San Francisco, and I know you knew them beforehand, but now that you've seen them up close and personal, what do you think?
I think that they're a cohesive group, rallies to the ball very well. Terrific on third down, one of the league leaders in getting off the field and turn the ball back over to their offense. And then Dominican Sue, if you single block him, he's going to wreck your offense. And Cameron Wake is having a great comeback season. Torn Achilles last year, he looks as quick and as fast as ever coming off the edge.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got a third down and 5 to start things out.
Tight end's left. Tight end's left. 4 down. 4 down. Right now. Blues 95. Blues 95.
From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's third down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. a first down throw. Tannehill to the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first and 10, Tannehill. He's got time in the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Hey, that incompletion gives me a second to say I'm sorry, because last week I knocked your yams, and my mom made a casserole with yams, and it was spectacular on Thanksgiving, as was the football. It was a great 3 games.
And no one knocks the yams first and foremost, and I want to thank your mom for making that casserole and turning you around. But look at the games we had. Minnesota, Detroit, fourth quarter comeback from Detroit once more. They had a big win. How about the second game? Washington at Dallas. Washington onside kick late with a chance to try and get the ball back and win it. And then the last game, Big Ben, once again a monster performance against the Colts. To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On first down, it's Tannehill. It's caught. Stills right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Tannehill on first down. And it's complete. The tight end, Deion Sims. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. Again, Tannehill. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Tannehill. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now Andrew Frank's on for the point after. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. J.J. Nelson now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Final play of the half. It's Palmer. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's picked up by the rookie Jordan Lucas. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Dolphins are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Cardinals didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. All right, let's roll those highlights. About halfway through the second quarter. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and he ends up at the 49-yard line before he stopped on the play. Continuing on the drive, here the pass goes to the sidelines. He would pick up 11 yards and then duck out of bounds. Dolphins later on the drive. Parker is found on the quick pass and catched it, and it leads to a touchdown. They strike first in the half. So that'll do it from here. Let's go back down to Miami with Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Larry, back here, 7-0 our score as we ready ourselves for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill, and that's complete. It's Sims. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi, calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kevin Minter able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.